Okay, looks like we're back. So, I apologize for that. And while people are refreshing, I will look at what our options are for where we're going next. So we will go head over to Bura and talk to Cleta. One of the strange things about this this particular DLC episode is they keep acting like Ahea is an island, where you can see on the map here, it very clearly is not. If you want to get out of Ahea, and there's a blockade in a harbor in Patre, you can just, like, walk to Elise, or Corinthia, or Arcadia. So your harbor's blockaded. Well, there's passes through the mountains to get out of the region. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. It's one of those things where they screwed up in the development, I think. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Or alternatively, when they were writing some of this stuff, they were writing it with the expectation that they'd be dealing with a different region of the map than Ahea, and just changed it. Okay, I'm not sure I followed that comment there, Classic. Ah.
Hey, what's your step?
Indeed is the proud. What did I do now to deserve your gifts, friend?
Remember the fellow who refused to be in debt to anybody during the last bit? Well, apparently we did something to make him want to repay us again. So that's going to take us up to over here.
Sunrise. A small alleyway. Here, Cleta.
Misthios, you came. Thanks to you, these people are safe.
Call me Cassandra. Looks like the stranded people are settling in well.
Resources are scarce, but we make do with what we have. These people have nowhere to go. Marooned, alone, far from home. I try to provide them a little bit of comfort.
It's normal to be uncomfortable. Better even. That's a principle of Spartan training. It's how they become such fierce warriors.
You remind me of my daughter. She was always aspiring to be better, to be great.
We all have things about ourselves that could be improved.
These people will have to be their best selves if they're going to escape the Tempest. Her forces are monitoring the ships in and out of Achaea, and their control over the island is growing stronger every day. We need to get them out of here. Will you help me, Cassandra?
It's not an island, it's a peninsula. You can walk off.
I'll help. What do I need to do?
Leaving Achaea is not going to be easy, but I've spoken to a few of the stranded and we've come up with a plan. Find Dorondas. He's overlooking the fields. He'll have more information about this.
I see it.
They've flown away. Amisthios, tell me, is there anything more beautiful than this? The calm, the peace, the comfort of a simple life.
The life of a mercenary is the life I want to live. I like to keep busy.
In that case, welcome to Vora.
What brings you to Achaea?
I've traveled across many seas, Mistios. The blockade paused my journey as a merchant, but Cleta gave me a place to stay. When you've been through as much as I have, when you've weathered the most horrific and turbulent storms, you start to appreciate the simple joys in life. Like Vora. A place I could call home. I fear these quiet times won't last.
All peace is hard-earned. It should be treasured.
My sentiments exactly.
Cleta sent me to you. She said you lost your ships.
Indeed. We are in troubling times, Mistios. Achaea is growing more dangerous by the day, and we need to escape while we can. I've discussed the plan at length with Cleta. Keep looking!
Guards.
They've upped their patrols.
I caught their attention at the fort. They're looking for more stranded.
We mustn't let them disrupt our peace, Mistios. Deal with them quietly if you can. I'll get Cleta and the rest to higher ground.
Stop them before they get to the village.
Quietly. Well, we'll see if we can do quietly.
Another one.
Be careful. Remember what happened at the fort.
Hold all the field. Turn over every rock if you have to. Oh no! What was that?
Oh look, more soldiers.
More guards. On horseback.
You'll pay for what you did, Mistios. Now! Now! What's it doing? I am going to gut you!
As a friendly reminder, if you haven't already, don't forget to follow the channel.
Mistios, you prevailed.
Thank you, Cassandra. I knew they were on the move, but I didn't think it would be so soon. We need to set our plan in motion.
Tell me what needs to be done.
We need a mode of transport across the Aegean. The ships we came in were taken when we arrived in Vora by the foreman of the docks.
Perhaps we can strike a deal with the foreman to get them back.
I have the time to help you now.
In that case, we should bring you up to speed on the foreman situation.
I'm listening.
She's quite a character. I've heard rumors that he frequents a tavern in Bellini, and drinks as if to endlessly worship Dionysos. Word is, he doesn't take well to mercenaries.
I can get people to like me.
I'm sure you have your ways, Mistios.
My daughter. She always loved the water. As a girl, she always wanted to steer when we rode out to sea. As she got older... I've never stopped wondering if she will come back to me.
Do you have any idea where your daughter went?
She left without a word. Every day I yearned for her return. I sometimes think I've lost her for good.
Tell me more about your daughter.
As a child, she was unusually strong. People would say her goals and ambitions soared far beyond the norm. Her strength wasn't the only thing. Her temper matched that of Poseidon in a storm.
There must be a reason why you're telling me about your daughter.
My Phila. She captains the Scylla now.
Your daughter is the Tempest?
It's been years since I've heard from her. I pushed her too much, too far. And now it feels like I've pushed her away forever.
She's an adult now. She makes her own choices. Don't blame yourself.
Now isn't the time to dwell on the past. Orondas needs our help. I'll go to Bellini and make myself useful. Here, Cassandra.
I should get to Bellini.
Yeah, that was not a terribly surprising reveal. Um, okay.
I'll keep a sharp watch here.
Yeah, that guy fails a spot check. I'm okay with this. Just waltz out the front door. Okay, let's see. We're gonna head down to there.
Move!
Excuse me.
Watch yourself!
Here's the man we're looking for, Mistios.
Here! Here, my friend!
I recognize you. I took your ships, didn't I? And the docks!
We've come to get those ships back.
Why would be my first question. But then I realized I don't really care. Because you're a Mistios! Let bygones be bygones, my friend. We drink! Except for the mercenary. Now, sail away from me. All right, you can't.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'm sure a smart man like you knows when to make a useful friend. If you help me, I'll help you.
Helping you would cost more than my left arm. If I am to risk incurring the Tempest's wrath, there should be a sizable benefit for me. I heard valuables can be found at Shipwreck Cove, not far from here. Or I could always use more drachmi. You can buy wine with drachmi.
I'd rather not run around. Here's your drachmi.
Now we're talking. And make sure it's enough. My friendship doesn't come cheap.
A deal's a deal.
I never go back on my word. Only a dishonorable Malakas will break an oath. I'll give you your ships back. But good luck getting past the Tempest. Just take a good look outside at all those wrecks, Mistios. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thanks to you, Mistios, we have what we need. Now, we...
Horondas, Cassandra.
Mistios, no need for bloodshed. I just need you to come quietly, please. Releasing the stranded people has angered the Tempest. Someone just needs to take responsibility and everyone will be fine.
Take me, then. They have nothing to do with this. I'm the one you're after. We have done enough. There's no need to escalate this further. Promise me that you will see our plan through to the end.
Did you do all this? This destruction, all this ruin? It's painful to watch. It feels like she's becoming someone I don't know.
No matter what happens, blood is blood. She's still your daughter.
Parents always believe in their children, as foolish as that may be. I should have stopped her sooner, stopped her from joining the Order. I should have. When the time comes to face the Tempest, I feel... What will you do, Cassandra?
I'll do my best to bring her back.
I was so proud of her. I don't think I ever told her that. There are still so many things I wish I had said. I should go help the rest. We'll meet up in Patre when we're ready. Thank you, Cassandra, for everything.
So raise your hand if you think it's a little strange that, what's his face, or Oriamos, or whatever it is, took responsibility there. Oh well, it'll probably get explained.
Ride!
I didn't kill him, but I don't want to get blamed for it.
Here it is.
It's time to go steal some information from a fort. They can probably pull that off in broad daylight, don't you think? Probably, hopefully, maybe. Give.
I should try to stay out of sight.
I killed 4 bandits who just killed a Spartan soldier. Don't get punished for killing the bandits.
We need time to get the new weapons fitted onto our fleet. New weapons. I don't like the sound of that. The Tempest has heavy influence here. I need to know more. I need to know more about the Tempest.
Don't worry, Cassandra. We will find out more about the Tempest. Yeah, that looks like a fun dive. I actually need to take a pit stop, so I'm going to throw the Be Right Back screen on. And I will be back in hopefully less than 5 minutes. Okay, and back. Thanks for the patience. Probably a good idea for me to turn the audio back on.
The watch will be vigilant here. The Tempest is performing flawlessly, but I will continue my observations. Someone sent this woman to spy on the Tempest. That's all the letters I need. The Tempest is a brilliant strategist. A straight fight won't work. We'll need a plan to defeat her. Getting ready for something?
Good. You're finally here.
You mentioned something big is about to happen in Achaea.
I've heard that the Tempest chief engineer is developing a new weapon.
A new weapon? That can't be good for us.
He's trying to flee Achaea.
If he does want to escape, maybe we can convince him to help us defeat the Tempest.
He's attending the shipbuilding symposium at the amphitheater here in Achaea.
I can head over to the amphitheater now.
There seems to be a discussion about a plan. A secret weapon for the Tempest. The chief engineer should have more information about it.
Sounds easy enough.
The answer to the code word, I am Poseidon's chosen.
Sure.
The chief engineer is amongst the attendees. Seek him out.
That blade means a lot to you. Where does it come from?
I forged it myself. But it's more than a blade to me. It's a choice.
It takes skill to get so close to a target.
That's the point.
What do you know about the Tempest? She must have been planted by Amorgius.
I'm not familiar with the Tempest, but I wouldn't put anything past Amorgus. He's only ever had one thing on his mind. Lasting prosperity for Persia.
No matter the price. What convinced you to help the stranded people, Darius?
Natakis' heart is in the right place, and I want to encourage that. But the moment we're done, we're leaving the Greek world for good.
I'll head to the amphitheater now and find the chief engineer.
And by head to the amphitheater now, what I really mean
Chief
is...
engineer is here, but I don't know exactly exactly what it is. Should be easy enough. The code word is, I am Poseidon's chosen.
I'm actually going to go and talk to Nataka's first, and then I will do that.
Look, a weapons demonstration.
We weren't expecting you, Tempest.
My weapons, Lieutenant. Where are they?
They're installed, but not tested.
Fire them.
But it's not stable.
Fire them. You stay here.
Fire!
Fix this by tomorrow.
Yes, Admiral.
The skiller awaits my return. But first, I will inspect your work in the shipyards and see what else you idiots have managed to mess up. Move! The Tempest.
This won't be easy, especially if they get that weapon to work.
If they manage to harness that kind of power, the Adrestia might not be able to match it.
I don't think a fleet could. We need to be a step ahead.
Sounds like you have a plan.
We need to go after her. If we can end things here, we're all the better for it.
We need to catch her. Let's go to the shipyard.
It's not too far. Come on.
We will, just first we're gonna go talk to the chief engineer. And in case you have wondered, that flamethrower you can in fact acquire for yourself. And this is the set of quests that do that. Never mind that a flamethrower that fired off Greek fire like that is exceptionally anachronistic. Such a thing wouldn't be invented for another 1,000 years or so.
This looks like the place Darius mentioned.
So I thank you for coming. I speak of the noble history of Greek shipbuilding in this wonderful historic amphitheater set within prosperous Achaea. I think it appropriate to reflect upon that ancient duty of which, with all modesty, we have become masters. It is we, the Greeks, who took the world from the humble monoxleon to the Papyrella, through the Pentaconter and Byreme, and finally to the unconquerable Trireme. We have plied the graces of
I am Poseidon's chosen.
Who sent you?
A friend of mine has been asking around about you. We heard you want to flee Achaea, and we can help with that.
Such freely offered help often comes with a hidden cost.
Not this time, I promise.
Well, if the Tempest had sent you, I'd be dead by now.
I need a way to defeat her. Like this weapon I've heard about.
The Chimera's breath. My greatest creation, but also my greatest regret. I left before they could force me to complete it. Without my finishing touches, it will never work as intended.
Tell me more about this secret weapon. What does it do?
It's meant to engulf enemy ships in a torrent of flames. And it works extremely well. Installation is the tricky part, though. If done incorrectly, it backfires. Horribly.
You worked with the Tempest. What can you tell me about her?
She's a ruthless, emotionless creature. But the scariest part about her is her strategic brilliance. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more perfect commander.
You said you want out of Achaea. Do you have a plan?
The only way out is through the Tempest. Trust me, I've exhausted every other option I can think of. That's my wife up there. And now I've put her life at risk too.
Every other option except, walking out of the totally not island territory.
You're taking a big risk by sharing your secrets with me.
No. I'm betting on you to destroy the Tempest for me. Get your hands on the plans, and I can install the Chimera's breath on your ship. With it, you can destroy her entire fleet. I must do something to right this wrong.
If the Chimera's breath is as powerful as you say it is, it would be helpful.
Once I'm done with your ship, it will crush the Scylla.
So, how do I get the plans?
The Tempest's fleet commander has them. He's manning the naval blockade. While you're gone, I'll get to work. The plans are written in a code that only I can read. So even when we have them, it'll take some time.
I'll meet you back here when I'm done.
Good. I was wondering how we could clear the blockade.
I'll take care of...
Darius is just really fond of that stealth high-by, isn't he?
I don't know why the Athenians even keep trying. Heard they're sending more soldiers our way.
I don't believe you.
Rumored they have some special soldier with the strength of 10 men. Doesn't bother me. 10 Athenian men aren't worth half a true Spartan.
That's interesting.
I say let them come. I don't even want this war to end. I just want to kill Athenians until my final breath.
Okay, that can be arranged.
Here we go!
Plans for the Chimera's breath. Time to head back to the amphitheater.
I mean, He did say he wanted to kill Athenians until his final breath. Well, his final breath was just more imminent than he expected.
No! No! They must have found the engineer.
Look, boys! First the runaway engineer and now the eagle bearer. Aren't we lucky?
Lucky isn't the word I'd use.
Oh, look who decided to show up just in time.
Kill them! Kill them both!
The Tempest is more shrewd and careful than we expected.
We should warn the others. They might be in danger too. I'll have Arnavas take a look at the plans. In any case, we shouldn't linger here.
Back to the shadows then.
I saw you talking to my husband. I can help.
The engineer's wife. What do you know about the weapon plans?
My husband scattered code books around the hair. Some are amongst the Tempest's fleet, and others are in the shipyard. With them, you learn how to build and install the weapon. Then you can end the Tempest and avenge my husband.
I'll end the Tempest with or without your husband's weapon. Either way, he'll be avenged.
He would be happy to hear that.
There are plenty of ships in Achaea. What should I look for?
The Tempest ships patrolling the harbor will be a good place to start.
You said some of the code books are in the shipyard. Where is it?
The Patrai military shipyard is the one at the edge of the city.
I'll find those code books. I see it. Found it. That's what I'm looking for. There it is.
Okay, so oh dear, sounds like somebody's found us. I guess we zipped back in just in time. So, weapons like the Himera's breath did exist historically. They just weren't invented until the Byzantines came along. Oh, I think the time frame on that would have been about 400 Common Era. So that would have been, I suppose, 800 years after this.
This must be one of the code books the engineer's wife mentioned. I can't understand any of this. Maybe Varnavas can.
Don't mind me. Nothing to see here.
Another code book. Good.
Now we need to go sink a couple of ships. Naval battle! Oh, hi Natakas. Yeah, that's right. You were waiting on us to go to the shipyard. The other shipyard. Well, you'll have to keep waiting a little longer. That's a bireme. So biremes are dangerous at longer range because they stop and start shooting at you. Like that. If we're trying to acquire codebooks, I suppose we probably shouldn't just sink the ship.
I'll give this to Barnabas.
Oh look, some pirates here getting in on the fight. I'm not wasting arrows, Barnabas. No, I'm coming right at them. Nope, because we're not done yet. some reason the Spartans don't seem to be happy that I've been sinking their ships. Can't imagine why.
What's going on here? How am I supposed to work without this? You share the Tempest, double all production, and rebuild them from scratch.
The shipyard.
The Tempest will be easier to find if we split up.
Let's split up, gang! Right.
The woman in charge. Do you know her?
I don't know anything. Please leave me alone.
Something doesn't feel right.
We're being followed.
The Tempest can't find me. She'll kill me. The weapons aren't ready. They are not ready.
The woman who came by here. Where is she?
She left, I hope. Poseidon, save us.
Something is out there. Or someone. I'm looking for the woman who runs this place.
The weapon is not ready. It's not. It's...
Someone is following me.
A bunch
Have
of
you seen the woman in
someones.
charge here?
Don't let them hear you. There are eyes and ears everywhere.
Cassandra, quickly, over here.
I didn't find the Tempest.
I found this. The Order suspects we're in Achaea. They've tasked the Tempest with capturing us.
We walked into a trap.
Father, he'll need to hear about this. Quickly.
We're being followed.
No, we're being hunted. There, that warehouse. I'll draw their attention and hide. You can take it from there.
Yes. Cause a scene and head to the warehouse. I'll stay back and see how many there are before making a move. Are you ready?
How could you? I love you, you monster! Don't come near me!
I mean, she did say make a scene.
Just in time. It's over.
You won't get away with this. The Tempest will hunt you down.
Tell me where the Tempest is. What's her plan?
She's building a weapon to be installed on her ship, the Scylla. And she's locked down all of Achaea to trap you, Eagle Bearer. There's nowhere left to run. The Scylla will blow you out of the water. Her fleet will crush you. You'll never defeat her.
If the Tempest is looking for us, then destroying her fleet should get her attention.
They tried to trap us.
Almost had the Tempest.
At least the Order has lost our scent for now.
I don't know, if the Tempest is trying to kill us, I would think that we already have her attention. Okay, that's an amusing description and backstory for that particular bounty hunter.
Safe, Natakas. I'll see you later at the ship hideout.
Time to go sink a few more ships. So the Scylla is one of the that the Tempest ship is named after. Is one of the two monsters. The Scylla Charybdis, which or the Rock and a Hardpoint, one that Odysseus had to navigate a strait through during the Odyssey. Lightning speed! The Chimera's breath. It's effective. Thank you, Demos. Multiple quests accepted. We've got some new mercenaries to kill. We should probably head over here to the spot where we'll be able to get that thank you treasure. And it'll be faster to do that on the Adrestia than on Phobos or on foot.
Exactly where Auntie said it'd be.
There you are, Malaka! Whoa, whoa, wait, it's me!
Auntie?
The Proud.
Finally, Auntie, we meet. It's good to see you.
You should have seen your face, Eagle Bearer. But no, that's not why I'm here. You, why can't you leave me alone?
What did I do now? Save your stepsister's cows?
My aunt was among the stranded people you saved from the fortress.
You've got to be kidding.
And now I don't have anything left to reward you. My pockets are dry, my house empty. I've come here to tell you that I, Aeantidis the Proud, who shall never be indebted to anyone, will owe you, Eagle Bearer, a favor.
No, you've done enough. You don't owe me anything.
Don't make this harder than it is. Tell me, what is it you need done?
Join my crew and work on the Odyssey.
Oh no, I have a family to take care of. Something else. Anything.
There is a powerful commander here in Achaea that I need killed. The Tempest.
Murder? You ask murder of me? Unacceptable. Ask for something else.
There are some mercenaries trying to kill me. Take care of them.
I'm no fighter. Look at me. I owe you a favor, not my life. There must be something else.
You know what? Just leave me alone. That would help. A lot.
Fine. But this isn't over, Eagle Bearer. I know we will see each other again. Then I shall redeem my honor. You will ask something of me, I'm sure of it.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't run into him again.
Cassandra, of course you're going to run into him again. There's still another episode to go. If I'm remembering correctly, the clue to the Order of the Ancients is over here someplace. There it is.
What is life if you can't have the best and be the best? I wouldn't know.
Up in Oloro's fortress. So, I don't know that I'm actually going to complete anything now in the last 5 minutes of the stream. I'm just trying to get us set up for being in a good position to be doing stuff next stream.
There he is.
Though we can definitely get that mercenary. That won't take long.
The Tempest demands justice!
This mercenary was sent by the Tempest. She won't be the last. Okay, actually, not that screen. So, remaining, we have some more members of the Order of the Storm to assassinate. We've got another four mercenaries to eliminate. We're gonna have to go through Oloro's fortress, and we might as well just simply do everything we need to do for clearing that. So we've got stuff to do next time. That said, I think this is probably a halfway decent stopping point under the circumstances. So I want to thank everyone for joining us this afternoon. We'll have plenty more to do on Tuesday night's stream in the second episode of the Legacy of the First Blade DLC. If you haven't already, don't forget to follow the channel. Since this is a social network, you should always feel free to say hello
in the chat. I do like to engage with my viewers. Streams are archived here on Twitch for 14 days, and over on my YouTube channel permanently. There's a link in the About tab in Twitch to the YouTube channel. We are next scheduled for Tuesday evening from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be pointedly not looking at election returns during that time period, and I may very well do some additional stream things after I would normally wrap at 9 for anyone who is interested in not watching election returns come in. So if I wind up doing that, I will not be doing DLC plot related Assassin's Creed Odyssey, whether I wind up doing side quests in Odyssey or doing a different game entirely, is dependent both in part on where we are in Odyssey and what people who are around are interested in. Again, I try and take into consideration what people want to see. So, on that note, I will say thank you again for joining us, and have a good evening, everyone. I will see you on Tuesday.